Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, I'd be talking and nobody be listening. So thank you guys for not making me look crazy. Well, here we go. Day number 3 of training camp is in the books. And some interesting news, of course, Jaylon Smith is out in pads for the first time since that catastrophic knee injury. He seemed to be moving pretty well from what I've seen on the clips and things and from what I've heard. But again, he still has a long ways to go. But it's nice to see him back out there working out. Because like I said, if we get anything from him this year, it is a bonus. Now, only a couple nagging injuries. We have Collins a little bit tweaked and all that, but he'll be fine. Nothing major out there, which is a good thing because what happens usually early in training camp, because your body's not used to hitting and running around like this at full go football shape, is you get a lot of nagging type injuries, hamstring pulls, groin pulls, and things like that. Because again, your body's not used to having that workout every day again. So thus far, we don't have any of those things, and that is great news for the team. And hopefully, we'll stay injury free or at least nothing major. Which you can't really say that around the rest of our division, because as you start listening to some of the reports, you've got Jordan Matthews, who is not doing too well. You've got the Redskins with like 3 players that are on the PUP list. So be happy that we've got everybody out there working out together and all that. And the best thing is our quarterback is there working full go. Hasn't always been that way at training camp, but I'm happy to say that Dak Prescott is there. Now, offense did have a few fumbles today in practice, but again, it's still early, so don't make a whole lot of it. Now, one interesting thing that did happen, though, is Dan the Mountain Man Skipper got into it a bit with Taco. That's right, we have a Taco sighting. Apparently, Dan, who is literally a mountain, one problem with being as tall as he is, in fact, I believe he's the tallest man in the NFL, is as an offensive tackle, you don't have leverage. And generally speaking, in football, the low man wins. So it's easy for him to get rocked back because it's hard for him to get down low because he's so tall. And apparently, he stepped on Taco. That's right, he stepped on a Taco. And Taco didn't like it too much, and they had to be broken up by teammates. Now, quite frankly, I'll be honest with you, I like that. I like a little bit of combat. Now, I know I'm old. I'm old school. Football is different than when I grew up, because back when I first started playing in high school, we were just beginning to get water breaks. That's right. If you had to drink water, you were considered weak and out of shape. Yeah, Nathaniel football. We hit in the morning, then we had a special team full go practice in the afternoon, then we had full contact practice in the afternoon as well, late in the afternoon. So we were hitting and hitting and hitting and then hitting some more. Football's not like that anymore. And maybe that's why I talk so much, because I've been hitting the head too many times. But we would end up being rather passionate. We'd do Tennessee drills and things like that. You'd get the offensive linemen and stuff fired up by their coach and stuff. You'd get the defensive coaches firing up on the defensive line. And the guy that lost, he'd get cussed out by the coaches. He'd get laughed at by his teammates. So then he'd be ready to fight. But that fight would pay dividends in making you a tougher player, making you dig deeper into yourself, into your soul, to find it, to win that battle. And that's one of those things that's kind of lost today in football, because everybody is everybody's friend in the off season. You don't have that passion, that fire, that hate that we used to have. So I'm kind of happy to hear about a little fight in practice, Get that blood circulating, get that flowing. Because if I'm just there to make you look good in practice, that doesn't do good for you when it comes playing against the Giants. Do you think the Giants players are going to be out there taking it easy on you, trying to make you look good? No. They're coming to make you look bad. So the more you can be put to the fire, the better. So that's all good news. Again, no major injuries or anything thus far. The team is working out. And guys, in 2 weeks, that's right, 2 weeks, me and Joe Boo will be in California right now, and come Thursday and Friday, we will be at practice. So if you guys have time off, if you're in California, if you have a chance, go to training camp and we will be there. And also, we'll be headed to the LA Rams Dallas Cowboy game at the Coliseum. We may try and do a little tailgate as a preview for the season, and hopefully if the internet works fine, we will be live streaming before the game. So I'm excited as can be. I've got a whole lot of work to do before I get there, but it will pay off. So as always, friends, I am Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo, and thank you guys for watching. And I've got a video coming up. It'll probably take me a day or two, but it's going to be really, really, really good that you guys will get a laugh at. So guys, have a great night, and we are over the hump. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo, and I'll see you soon.